listening to JISH, Learn English Podcast. Slow down, tune in, and let real English become a part of your life while growing your confidence.
Hello, my dear learners. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Shaylin, and I'm so happy to see you here again. In today's episode, we're going to practice 10 real-life English phrases together. To make it easy and practical for you, I've chosen 2 everyday topics. Each topic has 5 useful phrases that you can use in real conversations. These phrases are like small tools. They help you speak clearly, naturally, and with confidence. This is a speaking practice episode, so don't just listen. Actively repeat the phrases after me. I will speak slowly and clearly using simple English so you can easily follow along. Before we begin, I have one small request. If you find this lesson helpful, please support the channel by liking the video, subscribing if you haven't already, and sharing this with a friend who's learning English. Your support really means a lot, and it helps me keep creating lessons for you. Thank you so much for being here. All right, let's begin our first topic. We'll learn 5 phrases in each part. Let's complete this lesson together. The first topic is giving opinions. I want you to first listen to how these phrases are used naturally in a conversation. After the conversation, I'll explain the phrases and we'll practice saying them together. Let's listen.
I saw this article yesterday. It said too much social media can affect your mood and focus. Honestly, I think that's true. I feel more tired when I scroll for too long.
Yeah. In my opinion, it really depends on how we use it. If you're just comparing your life to others, it can definitely make you feel worse.
I get that, but I believe it also helps people stay connected. Like when I moved to a new city, social media helped me stay in touch with my old friends.
From my point of view, it's a tool. It's not good or bad. It's how we use it that matters. I follow pages that teach things, and that's helped me a lot.
That's true. As far as I'm concerned, I just need to set time limits. I enjoy using it, but I don't want it to control my day.
Same here. A little is fine, but I don't want to scroll for hours without noticing.
Maybe we all need to ask, is this helping me or just filling time?
Exactly. That's a good question to ask every day.
Now that you've heard the conversation about social media, let's take a moment to look at the useful phrases that were used to give opinions. So, what were the 5 useful opinion phrases we heard in the conversation? Well, the first one was, I think. It's one of the most common and easiest ways to give your opinion. You'll hear it all the time, in both casual chats and serious discussions. For example, I think social media is both good and bad. Then we had, in my opinion. This one sounds a bit more polite, or even slightly formal. You often use it when you want to express your view with care and respect. Like in this sentence, in my opinion, it depends on how people use it. Next came, I feel like. Now this phrase is more personal. It adds emotion. We use it when we want to speak from the heart or share how something feels to us. For example, I feel like people spend too much time online. We also heard, from my point of view. This is a thoughtful way to share your perspective. It tells the listener that this is how you personally see things after thinking about it. From my point of view, social media is just a tool. And finally, we had I believe. This one feels strong and confident. It shows you really trust what you're saying. It's your honest belief. For instance, I believe it helps people stay connected, especially when they are far away. Now, let's practice these 5 phrases together. Repeat after me and try to say them with a calm and natural tone, just like you're sharing your thoughts in a real conversation. I think social media can be helpful, but we need to use it wisely. In my opinion, people should take breaks from their phones sometimes. I feel like too much screen time makes me tired. From my point of view, talking face-to-face is more meaningful. I believe social media is just a tool. It depends on how we use it. Well done! You've just practiced 5 useful ways to give your opinion in English. Keep practicing until these phrases feel natural to you. Now, let's move on to our next important topic, making suggestions. Let's first listen to a short conversation where people use real phrases to give suggestions. After that, I'll explain everything clearly and we'll practice the phrases together.
It's been ages since we did something fun together.
Yeah, we need a proper weekend plan.
How about a short trip, maybe a one-day getaway nearby?
That sounds good. I was going to suggest we go hiking. The weather's perfect.
Hiking is nice, but what if it rains?
True. Why don't we keep a backup plan?
I suggest we book a place with indoor games too. That way, we won't be bored, even if it rains.
That's a smart idea. We could also check for local events in the area.
Or we could just stay at someone's house and have a chill game night.
Let's vote on it. Everyone writes down their suggestion.
Let's talk about the 5 useful phrases we just heard in that conversation. These are all ways to make suggestions in English. You can use them when you're giving ideas, planning something, or helping someone decide. The first phrase was, how about? This is a very common and casual way to give a suggestion. For example, how about going for a movie tonight? You can use it with friends, family, or even at work when the situation is friendly. Next, we heard, we could. This one is gentle and polite. It shows that you're offering an idea, not forcing it. For example, we could meet at the new cafe near the station. Then we had, why don't we? This is also a friendly suggestion, but with a slightly stronger tone. You're showing you think the idea is good and you want others to agree. Like, why don't we try something different this weekend? Then there's the phrase, I suggest. This one sounds a bit more formal and is often used in thoughtful discussions. You'll hear it in group meetings, classrooms, or even polite conversations among adults. It's a direct but respectful way to give your idea. For example, someone might say, I suggest we start earlier to avoid the traffic. And another helpful phrase is, I was going to suggest. You can use this when someone else shares an idea and you were about to say the same thing. It shows that you're thinking in the same direction and that you support their idea. For example, "Oh, I was going to suggest that too." It's a warm, friendly way to agree without sounding repetitive. But there's another way we use it too. Sometimes when someone gives a different idea and you have another suggestion in mind, you can still say, "I was going to suggest," to gently offer your own thought. Like, "I was going to suggest we take the train instead." It keeps the tone polite and it opens the door for discussion. All of these help you make suggestions in a polite and confident way. Now, let's practice saying these 5 phrases together. Please repeat after me.
How about we meet tomorrow? Why don't we take a break? We could also try the other restaurant. I suggest starting a bit earlier. I was going to suggest that too.
Well done. Today, we learned 10 important English phrases used in 2 real-life situations: giving opinions and making suggestions. These are natural, everyday expressions you'll hear and use in real conversations. So keep practicing them until they feel comfortable and automatic. Now it's your turn. Write a sentence in the comments using one or more of these phrases. I read them all, and I'd love to see how you use them. I'll be back soon with another useful English lesson just for you. Until then, keep learning, keep practicing, and most importantly, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.